off the soundtrack.
I need to turn off the soundtrack?
Oh wait, never mind, never mind.
The fuck?
Never mind!
The hell are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Click enter. Fucking shit.
You need to turn off the soundtrack. The fuck?
Oh, the one that plays on the starting soon screen. I forgot it turns off automatically. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
Did you guys miss me? Of course we missed you, Justin.
Of course we missed you. I didn't miss FNAF Security Breach. I just watched the DLC. I'm very disappointed.
And it's butt cheeks.
I'm so disappointed.
It's not even good butt cheeks. It's not good firm butt cheeks so you can smack around like a nice little pile of jello. No, it's flabby, sad,
so disappointed.
Depressed butt cheeks.
I love the part where the character figures out that whatever they're talking to isn't what they think they're talking to, so they then proceed to continue doing whatever the thing they're talking to says to do. Bro, I love that part of the DLC.
Bro,
it's great.
Bro, I'm sorry, but the moment a freaking walkie-talkie starts telling me in a kid's voice, like,
don't spoil it, just in case somebody actually thinks it's good, because, like, it's just subjective. I might not like it. You know, I was shitting on Ace Attorney the other day because, like, why didn't, like, Phoenix fight off Von Karma or whatever, right? That makes more sense than, like, I figured out that this thing that I am talking to is not the thing I thought I was talking to. So I'm gonna continue to do what the thing I'm not, I don't know what I'm talking to anymore. I'm gonna continue to do what it tells me to do. What the fuck?
Okay, fine. Well, to kind of spoil, but also not spoil. Because it's not that much of a surprise that we'd have a thing to talk to someone else to. Because we did the same thing with Freddy and the little Fazbear watch. Remember? But basically, you get a walkie-talkie, and the walkie-talkie starts speaking to you.
Shh. We're gonna twerk to this real quick.
No one cares.
It did suck. See, Mr. Fundu knows.
Anyway.
Bro, it was ass. Like, okay, I want you to imagine this, right? We're gonna take it out of robots and crazy shit for just a second, right? Think about the Wendy Bagel, right? It can mimic human voices and tricks you, right? You're in the fucking forest, and there's this thing that's talking to you over a walkie-talkie, right? And you think it's your best friend ever, right? Or your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the fuck.
You know what, and for brevity's sake, your anime waifu. I don't care which one, just pick one.
What's up, non-Harry? But you're talking to your anime waifu, right? This whole fucking time. And then all of a sudden you go, hey, you don't really act like I would expect insert said waifu to act. I'm pretty sure that's not you. And instead of the creature talking to you, responding with, where could you get such a thing from that? Like, where could you come up with such a thing? I'm, of course, your waifu. They instead just repeat the same thing they've been repeating for the past 20 minutes. Do you know what you would do at that point? You would go, all right, I'm gonna fucking go home now. You wouldn't go, okay, let me go finish doing what you've been telling me to do. My fucking God.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, if it said it was someone important to me, right? Like, for you, like, if it was you, for instance, that they were trying to imitate, I've been like, all right, fine. Say one thing only Captain would know about me. And the moment it's like, you kind of put me on the spot here. You know, while I want to...
You just put me on the spot because I can't think of anything now.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I'll give you 5 minutes. If you can't do something within that time limit, I'm gone. And you're just on your own, bud.
But seriously, like, I'm okay with certain plot points.
Hello, Rock.
What's up, Rock? Being an issue, because, like, with the Phoenix Wright one that I was mad about the other day, it was only because I was tired that I think I got so mad about it. Thinking about it now, I mean, it's whatever, right? Like, there was legitimately, I don't think there was a good way to progress the plot forward.
I mean, like, realistically, I was mad that, like, we didn't even try.
But, hold on, let me finish.
But on the other hand, it made sense because Von Karma had a taser at fucking 60,000 volts.
But, like, the one in the fucking FNAF Ruin DLC, it's more like FNAF Ruin the Storyline DLC is what it should be called. But could you imagine? Like, you're not my friend, but I'll continue to do what you say. Why did they write it like that? Couldn't they have wrote it where this thing that you had to do was beneficial to you and whatever the hell you're talking to?
Facts.
Couldn't they have done it that way?
But I think it's because dumb writers thought that dumb kid does dumb things.
Well, I just figured if it was mutually beneficial to you and the thing you're talking to, then I could understand why even after you were pretty sussed out about it, you're like, well, I don't really want to, but I'm going to continue doing this thing because I have to.
So you wish they wrote it more like Sonic Frontiers? I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything about it, so I wouldn't know. But like, if it was just like a mutually beneficial thing, I wouldn't have been mad, right? Because then it would have been like, you would have been doing it being like, what the fuck else is gonna get out when I get out, right? You would have been like, what the hell am I about to... Oh, okay, cool. But like, you could have been like, what the fuck am I about to unleash, right? But it doesn't matter because I want to get out of here. Not, that totally isn't my friend. I'm gonna continue helping it.
Like, I get what they're trying to do as far as, like, the kids with the animatronics go. Like, I get what they're going for, but at the same time, like, they executed it so poorly. To a point where I'm just sitting here and I'm now watching as a flame grows, and I just kind of sit there with a little stick and a marshmallow just waiting for my s'mores to roast.
It sounds fucked up, but, like... Still Wool does not know what the fuck they're doing with this IP at this point, I don't think. It's so garbage. And it's just like, it could have been executed better.
Voice from the sky gives Sonic directions on what to do for the rest of the game. Sonic finds this advice.
Should save his friends.
Should save his friends, so he continues doing it despite the risk.
See, yeah, that's how it should have been done.
Yeah, because he knows that they're in danger, but he also knows that it's them.
Yeah, but it's like this character figures out that the person they're talking to isn't who they thought they were talking to the whole game, and then
continues to do it anyway because I'm a stupid 5-year-old. I'm gonna do stupid 5-year-old things. Even though at 5 years old, if you found a walkie-talkie and some mystical voice was just like, I'm your favorite loved one, come save me, you would sit there and bring it to your mom or your dad and you'd be like, hey yo, why is this in our backyard?
The point is, I just feel like it was all of Security Breach. I think the reason all of Security Breach disappoints me so much is because if you go and play it, and you play the story, in both the DLC and the main game, there's something there. There's a diamond in the rough. It's just, I don't think Still Wool knew how to...
It feels like they don't know what direction they want to go in. Gregory, can you stop messing with your friend? She might run away.
It's like...
Gregory, we talked about this. You have to vent, Gregory.
Jesus Christ. But...
Stop.
Like... I don't even think it's they didn't know what direction they wanted to take it in. I think they know what direction they want to take it in. I think it's they just don't know how to get in that direction. I don't think they know their own plot points. I think they have, we start here, and this is where we end it, right? They have an A and a Z.
I imagine, like, in the board meeting, it's like, okay, here's point A, and here's point B. This is a straight line. This is where we need to go.
But, like, in between... point A and B, they go, well, actually, B will turn into D, so now we gotta go A, C, B, and D? And then they're like...
No, B's the end point. Okay, so what do we do for plot point Z? When the fuck did Z become a thing?
I just think they don't know how they get from point A to point B, and they get lost in their own storytelling.
It's like one of those, stupidly drawn treasure maps in like a kid's cartoon that has like 50 million loops and it's like just walking a straight line.
It's still like, and what sucks about it is I can tell there's potential. Like, here's what I always thought, right? So we know William Afton comes back in Security Breach, right? Do you know how much cooler it could have been? They should have talked with Soviet Wumble. He has a 3-hour video on the forest. I've watched that. They should have, yeah. But, like, Afton, right?
Yeah.
I was okay with him coming back, but they executed it very poorly. Because he didn't come back as a good villain.
He came back as Peepaw Willie.
No, not even that. He just came back because I think they didn't know who they wanted to be the final villain, and they just picked William Afton because child murderer.
Even though they had to find a way to bring him back from the dead.
So do you know how much cooler it would have been? Because he was supposed to be Glitch Trap, taking physical form again. Do you know how much cooler it would have been throughout the whole game if instead of just Vanny chasing you ever so often on like the TVs and the monitors or maybe certain pieces of electronic equipment, he starts talking to you?
I was about to say, like, you just hear his voice over like your little, if you're playing...
Bison, welcome back! We haven't seen you in a while!
Hello, Bison. But like... Because Gregory's constantly talking to Freddy on the Fazwatch, right? So, like, it'd be cool if, like, at some point, if you're trying to, like, check the cameras or something, or, like, just randomly throughout the game, like, Willie... I have to. Peepaw Willie just... Peepaw Willie comes up, and he's just like, I'm gonna get you. Well, there's no escape for my grasp.
See, that would have been cool, right? If they would have built him up. So, like, maybe... broken pieces of his voice come through early, and as you get further in the game and you kill more of the other animatronics, because that's totally what Vanny was doing. She was totally taking their pieces and putting them on him.
Oh, for sure.
So, like, every animatronic that you take out, right? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be so much cooler if throughout it, the more animatronics you disassemble, the more he can talk to you?
Yeah.
And, like, the more he starts fucking with you until you get to the ending where he takes form again, and then it's like, okay, this was built up really well. Holy shit, Afton's back. Let's fuck him up, right?
And see, like,
not like Gregory and Freddy run into a room and William Afton's like, I'm back for the 20th time in the series!
I mean, like, that'd be like Dio coming back, but only as a head in a little fucking cryo tank, like from Futurama.
Yeah, in another universe, he's
just on like a tiny little trolley cart that rolls him around. It's like, yeah, it's still intimidating because it's Dio, but like at the same time, bro.
Why are you back?
Bro, I could just fucking kick you over. What are you doing?
I don't know. I think that's my biggest complaint with Security Breach was Afton.
But like the point that makes Dio cool is because they brought him back. Yeah, but he used Jonathan's body.
And even then...
But it makes sense because he just has like these vampiric powers that allow him to regenerate.
Well, it's not even that. It's also throughout the whole of Part 3 he was built up. Dio, stop speaking of Part 3 Alpha, right? But like, Afton, his writing was so shit in that game because it was... I think they wanted it to be unexpected, right?
Yeah.
But it could have been unexpected, especially if they put like a robotic filter on the voice that talks to you. Because like Vanny had a robotic filter, but you could tell it was a girl.
Yeah.
Like imagine if there was another robotic voice that came through that was a dude, but you don't know who it is throughout the whole thing until
because it doesn't sound like any of the other animatronics you heard. They went the Palpatine.
They did, and that's what pissed me off about it. They were just like, somehow William Afton returned. And it's like, the fuck you mean somehow?
Bro, you know what happened when Palpatine came back? Yoda straight up looked over at him with the freaking, like, ghostly force power he has, right? And he was like... your time has come, Palpatine. Time to go to the other side. Yoda, come here. What? Come here, Yoda. Come closer. I'm just going to live. What? No, you can't do that. Yes, I can, because I don't care.
Like...
I'm sorry, but that's literally what fucking happened.
See, and what sucks is if you played Help Wanted, you would understand that he put a piece of his soul on a computer chip.
Yeah, he basically cyberpunked himself and made himself an engram.
He was living through an engram, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, cool. So what I thought was going to happen is that he was either going to want to take physical form inside of another animatronic, or he was going to take over Vanny's body.
That, or like, he was going to get Vanny to build him a new body. As one video I watched said, Palpatine's laugh going off over Snoke's death would have worked.
See, that would have been a good hint. You would have been like, oh shit, that was Palpatine, wasn't it? You'd be like, oh shit, was he still alive? But still, I mean, it's still detrimental, being as the fact we watched him literally disintegrate as the Death Star exploded.
Yeah, someone did an animation. It's the one I was...
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the one I was referencing earlier. I'll have to find it and send it to the Discord, because God, it's so funny. Like, it's like a tiny little Palpatine is just like falling through space down towards the planet that he's at, and he's just like, Yoda pops out of the fucking aether and it's just like, you have to die now, and he's like, no, fuck you, I do what I want.
But like, with them having him show up as an engram and Help Wanted, there was good potential there. They just rushed it. Mm-hmm. I think the whole game was rushed. The whole fucking game was rushed. Even the DLC feels rushed. Like, you're not my friend, but I'll still do whatever you say, like...
Bro, this is the equivalent of you getting into a stranger's van because they offered you candy. Stop!
That's the equivalent of going up to a stranger's van because it said your friend was in there, and then you open the door to it and your friend's not in there, but they go, but your friend's at our house, and then you go...
Nah, bro, you know what that really feels like? That feels like Junji Ito's ice cream truck. Just a fucking, like, hot guy that all the single moms are, like, swooning over because, like, he's just so attractive. And he's like, yeah, I take your kids for, like, a whole day on my ice cream truck, and they enjoy it, and you get the whole day to yourself, and no one is even remotely concerned until, like, they just see all their kids melting into a pile of mush and ice cream.
Alright, let's get going.
Ugh.
I've ranted enough.
Hold on, my eye itches. Yeah.
We spent the whole first 30 minutes of this ranting about Five Nights at Freddy's.
And making jokes about other shitty storylines. It's fine. You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
I bet you have a tight spot.
Mr. Wright, that is very uncalled for.
My apologies, Miss Star.
At least wine and dine me before you try to fuck me.
Say less.
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. Damn. Okay. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Hey! Sorry? You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! Technically, that's an offense.
It's perjury.
I was about to say. Little girl, don't forget what's important here.
That's mommy.
Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Surprise Pikachu sounds.
I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell
Can
us.
I read it?
You were
yawning! That doesn't mean I wasn't gonna read.
Bob.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
You know, for a food vendor, do you have to dress so revealing?
I would buy all her food if she dressed that revealing.
I mean, like, I get that sex sells, but realistically, if you're selling food, the food should be the sex that you're trying to sell, in my opinion.
Unless you're like that one chick who puts her love juices in cookies.
We don't talk about her.
Rubs off on the fucking edge of the table while he's eating them.
I mean, she could have gotten the same effect from a chair, but...
It was so funny, he's just sitting there like, oh, these taste different. She's like, you know, when I was cooking these and thinking about you, everything just exploded. And I was like, oh my god, chill out.
All these feelings welled up inside me, and, well, it just started making a liquid. So I named it my love nectar. Bitch, I swear to God, if you tell me that you put your bodily fluids in this damn cookie.
Do you know what's wild? When that came out, at the time that came out, everyone was like, what the fuck? With how the internet has shifted and how comedy works with simping for chicks, like anime chicks now, and waifus, nowadays everyone would be like, give me all them damn cookies!
Bro, facts. I'm just waiting for someone in the chat to be like, I'll have them.
I'll eat them.
Well, I know you would. But that's nothing surprising.
I'd eat the fuck out those cookies.
Bro, you're a simp for anything that has an ass and tits.
Or looks female enough, I guess.
Clearly. Echidna did it better. What? I would like one. Well, good for you, Bison.
Hey, everyone would eat her love juice cookies.
Captain Simps for Xenomorph Queen confirmed. Yeah, he probably would.
No, the fuck? Also, why are you bringing that up?
Because Sue is a slime girl. She's a monster girl. You'd fuck a slime girl, but you wouldn't fuck a Xenomorph Queen?
No.
They do the damn near same thing! thanks!
A xenomorph is a fucking xenomorph. A slime girl can be like, I would fuck a ditto, actually. I'm gonna rizz up my ditto.
Bro, that is a monotonous blob of jelly with a fucking face on it.
Yeah, but it can turn into whatever I want.
I'm not gonna lie, thinking about the design of Ditto looks like a tiny little blob of Grimace.
You know, if I owned a ditto, you know what I would say? As I owned it? Do you know what I would say? Reality can be whatever I want. And then I'd have my ditto turn into various things.
Pixel, stop trying to eat plastic bags. You keep getting those anyway.
Like, who wouldn't try to rizz up their ditto?
He's probably hoarding them under the couch again.
Who wouldn't try to rizz up their ditto, though? You could have that thing turn into anything you want.
You could also just make yourself an army of lot bunnies.
I don't want to fuck a lot bunny.
But they're fluffy.
That's the point! Whenever I think of fluffy, I would not fuck the ditto. But it can turn into whatever you want!
Yeah, but it can also mimic... It's still a Pokemon.
It can turn into whatever you want!
There's no laws against the Pokemon.
Man.
I can do whatever I want to that thing. That's gonna get clipped. I know it's gonna get clipped.
I caught a little punny.
I caught a little punny, Batman. Caught a little punny.
But, like, think about it. If I had a ditto...
Oh, no.
If I had a ditto right next to me right now, I could just be like, you see her? And point at the TV?
Turn into this.
Turn into this, and it would just turn into it. And I'd be like, alright, cool.
Yeah, but because he doesn't have the backside, he'd just be a cardboard cutout, basically.
Shit, you right.
You're an idiot!
Then I could show him a Genshin character. Be like, turn into Raiden Shogun. That motherfucker just poof, there I go. I'm good to go.
Yeah, you'd have to make sure that your Raiden doesn't do any kind of electric powers. Because I'm not gonna lie, Ditto's IQ is, well, he's pretty fucking stupid.
Well, I'll just make sure she's not in an idle animation. I'll be good.
Because Ditto's pretty fucking stupid, and he's like a 5-year-old sponge. So whatever he sees, he imitates.
Okay, well, the more you say that he's a 5-year-old, the less I want to fuck my Ditto.
That's literally what his IQ is. His IQ is like damn near the same as Kirby's.
Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna rizz up my Ditto now.
Like, Kirby is like a literal toddler in IQ.
I'm not gonna rizz up my Ditto. I changed my mind.
Like, Kirby doesn't even know that he's like killing creatures. He just knows that he's eating. That is it. He just knows that he eats.
Kirby solo's your favorite verse.
Bro, Kirby can solo anything.
Except the cameraman.
Well, yeah.
No one can solo the cameraman. The cameraman is so overpowered he can move around and stop time infinitely.
Yeah. But I think Kirby and the cameraman just have a truce. I think the cameraman just like feeds him every few hours so he doesn't get eaten. He's like, here, I'll give you this if you.
You know, one time I got in an argument with someone in Sater's chat about Kirby. I was like,
Trudeau.
I said like Kirby could solo your favorite verse, right? As like a joke. And this one dude was like, he brought up how he couldn't solo Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. And it was like, but he could. And then this motherfucker brought up a Sonic the Hedgehog.
Archie, Sonic, and Wally West can fight.
That's
an
who.
immeasurable
That
seed.
was the Sonic. It was Archie Sonic. He brought up
Sonic
Archie fucking Sonic. And I was just like...
Bro, it does not matter. Kirby has the fucking ability to absorb powers.
Sonic sucks, Kirby on top, bro.
Like, are we just gonna fucking ignore the fact that, like, 90% of Archie Sonic comics aren't even canon to, like, the actual storyline? So, like, no, here's the thing. Half of that shit isn't even, like, considerable in the long run.
I don't care. All I'm getting at is I agree with Justin, though. The cameraman can still follow him. That means that the cameraman is so fucking overpowered, bro. No one can defeat him.
Cameraman is God. No further questions.
Like, even Goku couldn't defeat the cameraman, bruh.
I think Goku a little too stupid to know who the cameraman is.
Still couldn't beat him. Next time I see somebody say who could beat Goku, I'm gonna be like the cameraman. That's gonna be my response from here on out. I've watched the cameraman stand in front of one of his Kamehameha blasts and just fucking take it like a
You wanna know what really defeats Goku?
Intelligence.
A heart attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot because he can die from natural causes. Or at least he used to be able to.
He can fucking like age damn near infinitely, but like the moment he gets a sniffle, oh no!
Dead.
He fucking falls over and like you just have to sit there and be like, oh lord, he needs some milk.
I do know one character who can beat the cameraman. Who? I'm actually curious as to who could beat the fucking cameraman.
I can because I'm better. Okay, Mr. Fundu.
I'm actually dying to know who can beat the cameraman.
I would say stick bug meme.
I think the only one who can... Apocalypse from Marvel, he broke the camera with a stop when he was crushing Black Adam under his... Okay, fair enough.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That kind of does technically defeat the cameraman. I'm like, in the cameraman verse of multiverseness, I think that there's varying power levels for cameramen.
I imagine like their homeworld, if you will. Like,
The cameraman homeworld?
Yeah, so like CM homeworld is just like all the cameramans with like different abilities, and they're just labeled like as different cameramen, right? But there's like one ultimate cameraman that had to go and like record Apocalypse.
Wait, hold on. That reminds me of the multiverse of horniness.
Oh god, no, please.
I'm gonna read them. What
Please
you wrote.
don't.
What? You're the one who wrote it.
You're the fucks that told me to write everything down.
You're the one who did it. All right, guys. I'm gonna give you the storyboard for me and Captain Pyro's anime that we wrote together at 3 in the morning while playing Far Cry 5. Are you guys ready for this?
This is not for children.
This is not for children. If you are under the age of 14, please step away.
Fanfic go crazy.
It's not a fanfic, bro. This is our own universe. It's our own ecchi.
They had me write out an entire universe, and because they didn't have any kind of economic system, because they're stupid, I had to make one for them.
And yeah, she even made us a system to travel the thing, and we have the red rocket.
I identify as 18.
All right, cool. Who's ready to hear the name of our ecchi anime we made?
Why not just send it to the Discord?
No, because I want to read it.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
because my Discord is not 18 plus, bro. And if I send some of the shit that you drew in here, I will get banned.
We'll just make a tab for fucking NSW.
No. Dude, you do that and Predators show up. I ain't doing it.
Ah, fair.
All right, here we go. It is called the Coochie-verse of Cummies. We have the Coochie-verse of Cummies. Here are all the universes inside of the Coochie-verse of Cummies. We have the prison universe, the feet-verse.
Which is like all the way off in the distance because no one wants it.
One of the universes is the big booty Latina universe. we have the Pantsu universe. The mommy universe.
I expected worse, not gonna lie.
The knee-high universe. The thigh-high universe. The Neko girl universe. The midriff universe. The spank bank verse. The thigh universe. The ass universe. The booby universe. And this isn't including all of the intellectual properties that aren't ours that we just thought would be hilarious to add. So we added the Honkai universe, the Doki Doki universe, the Chainsaw Man universe, the Cyberpunk universe. There's new ones we need to add. We didn't add Nikkei.
Oh fuck!
We need to add the Nikkei universe to the.
You got a pen right there.
The Coochie-verse of Cummies.
Just take the pen and draw a little square.
All right.
String.
So this is how you travel the Coochie-verse. Those are all the universes you can go to. Stay away from the feet universe.
I mean, if you want to go, by all means, do it, but don't tell us. We don't care.
Here's your transportation. You can go in the Big Bobas, which are 2 giant titties that fly throughout the multiverse. You can go and the red rocket, which is a giant red dick that you can fly throughout the Coochieverse of Cubbies, which has 2 thrusters for testicles, a cannon blaster.
Publish it!
Your transportation is, there's teleportation also available, which one of them is a literal pussy. I mean, a vagina. You can't say that word, I forgot.
It is a cooch.
Whenever you travel through the coochie, you have to enter into... You made a womb. You made a womb, I forgot. What the fuck is that? What is that supposed to be?
It's an egg.
Oh, you enter in the egg and you get to travel. You can also, in the red rocket, thruster penis cannon shooting, fly through the multiverse of the Coochieverse of Cummies. You can also use your escape pod, which is a sperm cell. And to use your escape pod in the big bobas, you get launched out of a fucking baby bottle.
No, you get launched.
It's a baby bottle.
Yeah, the baby bottle is the escape pod.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but you get launched out of the nipple.
Oh yeah. And then here's our currency, our
Dub
love.
fanfic. Multiverse of horn dogs. Do it, Captain! Publish it!
Alright.
Oh, you forgot the currency?
Our lowest form of currency is Mora, which, fuck it,
Mora is basically pennies.
We have another currency called the booby doubloons.
Booby doubloons.
And then we have slutty schmeckles.
So the booby doubloons are a gold coin. It's got a nipple on for the face, and then for the back of the coin, it's a baby bottle. Because obviously.
I forgot that you made cash. So we have slutty schmeckles, and then we have cash. We have one with a chick and one with a dick, and around.
I'm trying to.
And around the picture, we have bitch bucks and dick dollars.
Be right back.
And around the currency on bitch bucks and dick dollars, it says, "In Coochie we trust." This is degenerate. This is degenerate.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say "In Coochie we trust."
Oh God! That's what it says!
We won't say it because I don't know if YouTube would allow it, but it's
In Coochie we come.
I was just gonna spell it, but sure.
So chat, what do you think of the Coochieverse of Cummies?
I kind of like Mr. Fundu's Multiverse of Horn Dogs.
I like that name a little bit better.
Yeah. Here, give me the pen.
No.
Give me the pen, damn it!
You did all this with pencil anyways.
It's fine!
No.
Bitch.
If I wanted to actually publish this as like
A thing.
I could just remove Honkai, Genshin, Doki, and
You could
Cyberpunk and
you could just compile it into the waifu verse.
I could just remove all of those and we could make a hilarious ecchi with this. We could make the best ecchi of all time.
Bro, it'd be like a Star Wars.
No, because it wouldn't be like traveling through space. You would travel through the multiverse.
No, I know that. But like the way you travel with like the rockets and stuff is like akin to Star Wars.
It's gonna be a bestseller. I bet it would take off if I could do this.
Bootleg ecchi characters and bootleg popular Rule 34.
That's what I want.
That actually sounds like pretty good though.
I mean, thinking about it, technically, if you did remove like the actual like intellectual properties, and you just got like a pretty good artist, and you were like, "I'm gonna do a manga with you, but it's gonna be ecchi," and they were down with it, you could make the dumbest isekai story of all time.
Oh, for sure.
You could like have. An
you could just
that,
label it as a comedy ecchi.
Like, and he travels the waifu verse, and his only goal is to go to every universe to fuck the baddest bitch.
He's gotta to get back home, he has to...
To get back to his original universe, he has to travel the Coochieverse.
Yeah, to get back to his original universe, he has to basically sleep with the top bitch of each verse. I feel so bad for the feet one, though.
Well, if we're trying to market this to a popular deal, we gotta get everybody in there.
Well, yeah, I know that.
But do you know how bad I'd feel for the poor, like, artist that you'd hire and be like, alright, he's gotta go to the prison planet. Or he's gotta go to the prison universe. Oh, what's the prison universe? Feet. And I'm so sorry.
Why? Why is it prison? You don't want to know. But you're gonna know, and I'm so sorry.
Could you imagine? Just like, we could put scat in there too.
Oh god, please no. Don't that.
Put scat.
No.
No, that'll be hell.
Oh god.
That'll be hell. The universe of hell is full
we
of
should
people
have
that
like
shit.
we should have like the worst rated like ecchi tropes be the jail, be the prison verse. So like the feet, scat, that kind of stuff.
Do you know piss is really high rated for some reason?
I didn't want to know that, but I guess thank you for telling me.
But anyways, well, I'm gonna make this a reality. Chat, if this channel takes off, I promise you this, and I get enough money to do what all these...
Send them into the void dimension.
And I get enough money, like all these other big YouTubers out here who fucking get really big and then they start doing all their side projects and shit. Chat, I promise you right now, when I do a side project, we're making the Coochieverse of Cummies.
Okay, can we get back to...
Before we do, when I do this, to make it as authentic as possible, I will hire an actual Japanese artist to do it. I will. I will hire an actual Japanese artist to draw me an entire ecchi manga. I don't care if people like it or not. I'm praying on its downfall. Who gives a fuck? I don't care if people like it or not. I'm doing it as a passion, just not even a passion project. I'm doing it because I think it would be goofy as fuck. We'll have 6 volumes. No, we'll have 69 volumes. We'll do 69 volumes exactly.
Nice.
10 parts per universe. Or 10 volumes per universe.
That doesn't add up, though.
I don't give a fuck if it adds up. It's not supposed to.
Because if it's only 10, that's only 6 universes you travel to, and there's like fucking 20 of them bitches.
Well, I don't care. Then we'll do like 5 per universe.
I mean, that's at least 12, I think.
Alright, we'll do 5 volumes per universe in the Coochieverse.
Hold on. I'm having to think. Yeah, it is 12. That's like 12 universes, but like if you did want to do the 7 to compress the story, if you will, if you just did the 10 for one universe, you could do 6 verses that he has to complete. So like you could do some where he just absolutely fails, and then like as long as he gets 6, he can go home.
I think the universe he needs to fail in is the Mommyverse.
Oh god.
I think they need to bully him. Hold on, Captain Pyro's here. He's ready. We have to call Captain Pyro, and I have to get his opinion on...
Bro, I really hope he remembers this.
He will once I remind him. We'll get back to Ace Attorney, I promise.
What's going on?
Oh, you're quiet.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm very quiet.
Yo, what's good?
Still quiet as fuck. What the fuck?
Is your volume turned down? Like on your headphones?
Yeah, I was about to say, did you
No,
put me down?
It's maxed out. He's maxed out even on Discord. Look, he's at 200% volume.
Are your headphones plugged in properly?
What?
Oh,
Talking to
no.
Ralph.
What's that?
There we go.
Okay, there he goes.
Hey.
I'll turn the music back on in a second. I promise, Chad. All right. Captain Pyro.
Uh-oh.
We were bringing up the Coochieverse of Cummies. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
All right. So here's what I promised, chat. Okay. Are you ready?
Hmm.
If this channel takes off and we get pretty big, and we get to do all the side projects that all these big YouTubers do when they have shit tons of money, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out copyrighted properties on this hoe. I'm gonna take them off. And I'm gonna go find an actual artist, and we're gonna publish this hoe.
Hell yeah, let's go.
We're gonna publish the worst ecchi of all time.
I don't think a lot of people would say that they did, so you know what? Screw it, let's do it.
let's publish the worst ecchi of all time. Could you imagine if this shit gets popular and people actually liked it? I'd hate it. I'd be so disappointed.
Oh, dude, I'd be losing my shit.
Because I'm with Mr. Fondue, I'd be preying on its downfall. Meanwhile, fucking horny people on the internet would probably be like, my favorite was the feet universe. I'd be like, oh, you fucking freaks. You couldn't even have liked the mommy universe?
No, it had to be the fucking feet.
It had to be the fucking feet. There's the Coochieverse of Cummies. Alright, options, volume. Alright.
No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, they coughed it up. Click the next button.
Coughed it up.
They confessed, you fucking moron.
I would go to the mommy universe. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, you missed us talking about the Coochieverse of Madness. Actually, it's the Coochieverse of Cummies.
They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I just realized the top of her bentos have her logo on it, and her logo is a chibi version of her face. No!
What? No, what? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Tell me.
I'm pretty sure Captain Pyro also knows what you would do with a small chibi face of that woman right there.
What would I do?
You would do one of two things.
We are still on YouTube.
What would I do?
You would do one of two things. You would either jizz on it, or you cut a hole where the mouth is.
That wasn't even at all what I was thinking, but I'm glad to know you think of me that way.
To be fair, it's what you act like. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? Or fired?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today.
That was perfectly timed, John Doe.
Yes, it was.
It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. She doesn't mean...
Wait. She doesn't mean.
Okay, cool. Slide.
John, you better not fucking repost that shit.
They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. Must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion.
I mean, it's technically possible. You just have to have a lot of momentum or just a bunch of upper arm strength.
I think we're down here.
No. Aha.
I already used that.
Did we inspect it though? Because I thought there was a way you could like... Huh. I sent to... You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No thanks.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
Maya, come back!
I mean, realistically, that's kind of how it happens. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident, it's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? I guess we would then present the knife to her. Or wait, maybe
I would
let's see
just
if we
say
have
talk to her. No. So try presenting the knife. Present the broken kniff! What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on the knife. Okay, she just says the same thing.
The ID.
Frick. We're stupid.
Hey, can you do me a favor real quick?
What?
Can you take that to the kitchen? Yep. How did you hurt him?
It's because
the fuck?
It's because I rolled backwards and his paws were there.
Oh. Chat, I hope you enjoyed the Coochieverse of Cummies.
Yeah, out of context, you probably shouldn't say that.
I hope you were as confused by it as me and Captain Pyro were making it at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
While playing Far
I
Cry.
think you were playing Far Cry, weren't you?
Yep. I think it was because we were trying to make an isekai anime at first. We were like making the stupidest isekai where
Yeah.
like the guy went through different universes and he had to fuck bad bitches to save the universe or the multiverse or whatever. That's how we got to that conclusion. Chat, do you guys want me to paint my nails? I'll paint my nails an edgy color if you want. Give me the edgiest color to paint my nails. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it live on camera too. Pink? Oh god, I said edgy. The edgiest color is not painted. I'm starting to bite my nails again. That's why I was asking. I don't like biting my nails. I finally broke the habit. Holy Jesus. Holy crap. I've got a shit. I'll be RB.
Okay, I'm gonna take over for a little bit. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cop-up queen, right? Found this ID card here in this parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. Wham. Yee. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Crime photo. That's floor plans. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the... The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. Aha. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. This guy kind of looks like Lupin III. A little bit to me. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive...
See it.
Oh Christ, I forgot you were here! I'm sorry! That's Bruce Goodman.
We're talking to Ghost.
Well, for a second I thought I was. I was like, who the hell?
What happened?
I forgot Ralph was,
Here.
Yeah, I forgot Ralph was here.
Alive.
Yeah. And for a second I really thought someone just, like, fucking, like, hacked into the video, and I'm like, who the fuck?
It's Monica. Don't worry about it.
Monica's been taking some testosterone, that's for damn sure.
Alright, I'm here.
The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Oh.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. Okay. The problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence, of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they...
Fuck?
You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? Sounds a lot like Von Karma. The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait. Those lunches you sell? There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends. What does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on OHNO have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection. So, Rookie.
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Then you should take this.
Salisbury steak lunch?
Thank you? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Officer Marshall! Of course! Because he's from Texas. So Texans like steak.
Is it wrong, though?
No, it's not wrong. But I prefer salmon. What? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. So... move? What the hell are you doing?
What?
The hell are you doing?
I'm getting shit ready for dinner.
Oh.
I need to stop my back.
No, it's fine. Police, then move again. I was gonna say the police are like the detention center.
Go see Edgeworth,
Yeah.
my boyfriend.
February 23rd. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
Alright, chat, I gotta confess to you. Live confession right now. It's a captain confession. Are you guys ready for this? I used to fucking hate Edgeworth. Thought that motherfucker was a piece of shit.
We kind of all knew that.
But, like, he's like my favorite character now. And if anything bad happens to him, I really miss him.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. Ow. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid in an amusement park.
And now I want to hate fuck him. I want him to get executed.
I don't want to hate fuck him.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Again, just like Maya, that is way too enthusiastic.
I'm surprised Captain Pyro didn't make a sound at what I just said.
I can only imagine whose office this is.
Oh, who do you think? I think it's Detective Gumshoe's office.
Oh, this is clearly Detective Gumshoe's.
How could you not tell with all the stupid hats?
No, it's not that. It's not the hat that brings it out to me, okay? If anything, this hat, my good god, it is horrid. Why? Why would you ever get a hat like this? This is disgusting.
Use luminol for funny moment. Oh my god, we have to.
Oh lord.
We're gonna find cum stains on his jacket or some shit.
I love that this man misses Texas so much. He had to get a cow skull.
Well, being as this takes place in Japan, based on the anime, this dude doesn't love Texas so much, he's opposite weeb.
No, I know that.
He just wants to be Texan.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, Mans loves Texas so much. He's got a cow skull up here, numerous amounts of what I can only assume is, like, Japanese equivalent to whiskey.
Can I just be honest, as a Texan, I don't hate this. I think it's kind of cute that people from other like countries and other states are like, oh, I want to be Texan.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's adorable, because look, he's got like a little wooden plaque, he's got a little cactus, got his little whiskey and shot glass there, he's got his lasso.
Go, buddy.
He's got his, look at this, he's got his chaps and his leather vest and his poncho hanging on the lasso. How much you want to bet he goes
to like a local... Everything is bigger in Texas, and guns, lots of guns. This is very true. I live there.
Yes. Anyway, but the only gripe
Want to know what else is pretty big since I live here? My ego.
You know, it's pretty big here, where I'm at.
Women's titties.
My crippling depression.
Jesus fuck.
Anyway, but also the only gripe I have about all of this
that hat. That hat is garbage.
It is this fucking hat. Please, someone burn this hat.
Someone take his right to hat wear away.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. Scene of the crime. Sure seems that way. Oh, what's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly. It's so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
Want to know what's really big? The list of waifus I have. Oh, and the amount of watch lists I'm on. Facts. I'm probably on a shit ton of watch lists, actually.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is the guard station, where is the guard? I have a feeling I know he is already.
Alright, wait. Court record?
Aw, he's got a little... he's got a little ranch gate. Look at it. This is so cute.
I bet he's the murderer. Where's this funny surprise?
Bro, it's gotta be on that damn hat. I swear.
Oh, what's up, Peeping Otter? I ain't seen you in a while, my man. How's it going?
Please be on the Texas plaque. Wait, isn't that the same exact design as Texas Roadhouse?
I think. You said it's on the cactus. Not bad. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to figure out who the real murderer is.
Wow, we got a reaction.
Huh. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right in these spines.
I think that might be more painful than being murdered. Nah, bro, mesquite thorns. Mesquite thorns. Them's different.
Don't make me think about mesquite thorns, bro. Oh my god.
Is cactus. Bro, do you know what it's like to have a giant fucking plant needle go through an entire, like, the entirety of the sole of your shoe and stab at least an inch into your foot? That shit is painful. And not to mention trying to pull the fucker out. Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. Teddy bear cacti. Truly terrifying. Teddy bear cacti?
Teddy bear cacti are like an actual thing, and they're fucking fucked up. I hate them, bro. We don't have them out here.
Well,
at least in our hometown area, we didn't have them. Cause where we live now, we're not so much close to the desert anymore.
Yeah.
We're more towards the
oh shit!
like
These
swampy area.
The super fuzzy ones that look like coral trees.
Interesting.
Imagine cotton balls. Now imagine they're all spiky. Bro, that looks nothing like cotton plant.
He said cotton balls, not a cotton plant.
Balls.
Balls!
It kind of looks like a... I want to be a taco.
Bro, same! I want to be a fucking taco!
Then go wrap...
Wait, did you know technically I'm a spaghetti taco? I always bring that up because it's so funny to think that I'm a spaghetti taco. They require a combo or a comb or multi-tool to remove them.
Because they dig in.
Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, I just...
No, have you seen them, like, stick onto a person?
Yeah, I have.
Coyote Peterson? Yeah, dude, that guy fucks himself up for my entertainment.
For anyone's entertainment, really. But also educational purposes.
Very educational. Those are more like in Arizona and shit like that.
I think maybe every once in a while we'll have one pop up.
I think we have some here, but you gotta start going towards the New Mexican border to find them.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, because of like pollination and shit, we may have like a few that pop up.
We have some down there at the Texas-New Mexico border, but where we lived, we only had like prickly pear cactus.
Which still hurt like a bitch.
Well, yeah, but like they weren't even like these.
But on a plus side, holy shit. You ever had prickly pear jelly?
Yes.
It's fucking delicious.
You know what's crazy?
What?
If you notice, we moved so far. It's fucking delicious, Ralph. But now that we've moved away from the desert, I haven't seen a cactus.
It's kind of like... How would you describe prickly pear jelly?
I don't know. It's like Swedish, kind of?
Well, duh, it's gonna be Swedish jelly.
Shut the fuck up.
Imagine, like...
Bitch-ass motherfucker.
Imagine, like, grape. Like, a little bit of, like, Welch's grape juice got mixed with a pear. It kind of tastes like that.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's a good way to describe it. It's like a little bit of pear and grape.
You taste more subtly sweetness of a pear, but it's got, like, the aftertaste of a grape.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Specifically, like, Welch's grape juice.
We moved to a city, not to be Hicks, and we still act like Hicks in the city.
Because we came from the States, man.
Yeehaw, bitches! Yeah, let's go, fellas!
We came from the sticks.
You can remove the redneck out of the sticks, but you can't remove the sticks out of the redneck.
Facts.
Even though you're the opposite, you came from the city to the sticks.
Yeah, but with how my life was, it's kind of an even mix.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I still grew up on cornbread, though.
You did.
Ain't nobody gonna take that shit away from me.
Yeah, you grew up on cornbread in the Metroplex. Let's fucking go.
I mean, you've seen where my grandmother lives, though. It's not like in the middle of the city.
My disappointment was immeasurable. My day is ruined. Let us continue.
All everyone knows from living in Texas, if the Waffle House is closed, shit's about to go down.
I love the Waffle House, bro.
Bro, Waffle House is lit.
Waffle House is like a taste of Ohio in your Texas soup.
Yeah. But it's so fucking true though. It's so fucking true though. The moment, because Waffle House doesn't close down for damn near anything.
Did you know that one of the government organizations here has a scale of how bad a disaster is based on if the Waffle House is open?
Facts.
Wait, hold on. Rednecks, you might have taken control of my guns and my property, but there's something you will never take away. Our engineering. Redneck ingenuity.
Be like that one Japanese man that made a shotgun out of a pipe.
Oh, let's not talk about that, like, at all. Let's not talk. Why did you bring that up? That was, like, a horrible thing to bring up. Don't bring that up.
Okay.
That's fucked.
Okay. I didn't know how controversial it was.
It's very controversial.
I did it now. Anyway.
I'm not not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. No, because I really thought your sister looked like a fucking cactus.
If that was her sister, I'd still fuck it.
Yeah, our cactuses out where we live kind of look like this one. It's just got little... It's got like little purple fruits on it.
Actually, they're plum.
Actually, it's not plum. It's more akin to that of a magenta.
Actually, I don't give a shit.
There's a security guard uniform hanging there.
It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
I mean, out where we live, no, that...
I ain't ever once seen the goddamn sheriff in our hometown come out to a crime scene and fucking any of that.
No, I'm saying this vest piece right here. Like, I've maybe seen a few people in this.
No! I have never once seen Redacted, who I have met a lot because he went to my church, ever wear anything like this.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
And he was on a
leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What's that thing called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy?
My spider senses are tingling because Emma bad as fuck. She is 16.
I know. A poochie. Well, you were kind of close with this one.
A poochie.
Yeah.
As in Father Poochie?
No. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being.
Yes, Phoenix, I love you.
Oh, clearly these... Gosh damn it. Clearly these cameras will tell us something. Looks like there's
a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. No freaking chance.
Have you seen that video where that chick's like, my son has been watching those demonic anime cartoons, and recently...
Thank you, Father Poochie.
Thank you,
Crucify! Look on the floor, lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. Bitch! Bitch!
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, keycard. The evidence room is beyond that door.
I'm gonna shit my fucking
Let's just walk in. It won't open. No shit. Do you not see the little scanny thingy? It's right next to the door. I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. I mean, not entirely. We could just smash it in with, like, maybe this potted cactus or this giant old-style computer that probably needs to be updated. Just, knock it off the wall. Break the handle open. It'll be fine. Can I investigate the whiskey bottles? No? This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I like boobs.
I'd say it'd be more of a yarg myself.
I really like boobies.
No one cares.
I care.
No one else cares.
My love of boobies cares.
Okay. So...
I guess we just leave now. Yeah, just go to the entrance.
Well, this is kind of disappointing. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please!
Huh?
Wasn't that?
One steak lunch, please! Oh. It's you! I kinda wanna give him the voice I heard for the anime now.
Oh god. Detective Gumshoe! Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man.
But I'm gonna keep him with this because I really enjoy giving him this extra. I don't know why. Like,
What I really
fun.
need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Aw,
I think I just heard the sound of his
sad.
heart breaking.
He's sad! Now's no time
Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
I think you need a
Criminal.
break.
You mean you heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Yeah, we were literally just told about it, like,
On
a
the
day
same
ago.
day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
I'm Joseph Joestar, but with Poochie's fashion sense.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
I love his little shifty eyebrows.
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly.
Wait, don't leave!
If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later.
What if he ran off to the evidence room? Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Can we find him in here? No. Wait. Because he went in. Okay, well, I thought I'd try.
Okay, Big Brain, let's go. Let's go to the fucking place.
I'm going!
Where?
You said criminal affairs!
I thought he said the corrections place.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
We're about to find out.
Looks deadly serious here. There was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. But the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's office. Makes my head hurt. Let's go check out the police department crime scene. You sound dead set on investigating. I should punch you in the face for that. We could wind up dead. I doubt
I
anyone.
doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either.
Okay.
I'm having a great time watching this anime.
Nice.
Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Must not to go too far down this road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ow!
What was that?
I'll bet it was about.
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh god, it's him. Hi, greetings, sir. I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins. You didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. Good God, put the frickin' megaphone away. What? NANI! Now this is an unexpected turn
NANI
of
the
events.
fuck?
What a twist! I love how even on his badge, just him saluting.
Bro, he gets the worst.
Day of a crime. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir. Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. For Christ's sake. I had some business that day, sir. What? I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. What the heck is this guy doing? So, what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the other in the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me a victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Ah, yes. Well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. What about your hand? Did that happen during the course of a crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But, sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. Sir, to tell the truth, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? Huh. That's some story. Can you tell me anything about this? I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Fine. What about...
Hi, orange rainbow friend. What's up?
Orange rainbow friend. Hello, John Doe. Hello, Justin. Officer Meekins, this is for you. Eek, I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay, I just wanted you to take a look at it. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple. What? I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir. And I was being peeled. On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. What about this? Officer Meekins, can you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really have no idea what this is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth. Half in the bug. Autopsy. Cell phone. Maybe Goodman's ID. Yeah. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's it. That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. You mean you remember what happened? Correct, that card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. Well, I'm glad you're so sure of yourself. Better pry into this one a little deeper. Do you say anything about this one, maybe? Okay. Okay, so you don't say anything about that. Did we show him the badge? Go ahead, sir, laugh. Laugh at me, sir. Huh? I know what you want to say. You're gonna tell me how she has one just like it. Me? Why would I? I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Yeah. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. Lost little lamb, if you will. We have the funny number. Nice. I know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
69.
69. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. Nice, John. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? Do unto to others before they jump unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. It means he likes boys and girls. He likes both genders. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? Yeah, if you like anyone, that's pan, but if you just like males and females specifically, that's bi. What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, quote-unquote, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. The videotape? From the security camera. The crime. My crime. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on tape.
You had enough of this shit.
And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, real sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. I guess we better go check out the crime scene. Cool. So let's move. Said check out the crime scene, right? Or did...
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I feel like shit, so...
Alright. Bye.
See you guys later.
Goodbye. I'm busy.
Well, technically 3 if Captain goes on.
What are you? Damn cat. I would assume to use the card on this, but... Unless we're... Do we go to criminal affairs now? Okay, standing at the chief of detective's desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Oh, shit! And you're sure this is all, hmm? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers. Lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy. How have you been? Swim much? Reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? I don't like this music for him. A bit weird. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, we've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you, the detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. There being the prosecutors, I assume? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto, I can't give you all our secrets just like that.
And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive and I can't talk about it. Wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand it. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier? Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Sorry that you had to see that. Oh, what exactly did the chief of police want you to do? You see over there? That's Goodman's desk. They wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What, you kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police. Should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. 221 SL9. It's the same thing! Five, and then the 9 is scratched out. He wrote 9, but it's 584. Okay, well it said to go back to the police department. Marshall here now? Or do I still have to talk to him?
Let him cook!
Okay, I guess I still have to talk to
Your mom? Don't let him cook.
Could you take a look at this? Sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there, the busy one. The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the dancing blue badger.
I'm back, fuckheads. Hello? Anyone there? Was anyone talking to you while I was gone?
I mean, Ralph left. Miss Ader's still there.
Ralph left?
Yeah.
What do you mean he left?
He said he had to go.
Yeah, I had to go do something.
I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Through with that.
I will not tell Satyr to feed you, Mr. Fundo.
Thank you, because I was about to tell him to fuck him off.
Oh my god, stop, 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 stop. Okay, just make sure. Permission to enter. I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. He's gonna tell us now. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Eh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show you that you never know until you ask. Oh. And for you, here, you can borrow this. This is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor.
I love him.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. I feel like he's gonna be behind this somehow. He's too nice.
Looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. We have the ID card from Chief Dant. Let's just walk in.
I don't think he's
open.
a bad guy. I just think he'd just be nice.
The card reader is turned off, see? What is the security guard thinking? Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray?
Officer Marshall!
Why does it have to be him? What's that why does it have to be him look for? As you may have summarized, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the scene of the crime? The crime scene? Yeehaw. That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw. Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies, the crime scene's awaiting. Beep. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy, then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Fear not! I can cast your woes away with steak lunch from Big Boobs McGee.
From Big Boobs McGee.
That smell, reminds me of Texas.
Good old Texans.
Bro, we don't eat steak with rice, we eat steak with beans and mashed potatoes and cornbread and
In the boys at
other
the end.
Texas shit.
I just eat my steak like
Oh, fuck!
baked shit. But
Drop
okay.
my knife.
Well, baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, corn.
Be right back, I'm gonna go rinse my dish.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit you can pair with steak, realistically. Come on. It's a bed of rice, what looks to be some bamboo shoots, a radish piece, 2 little measly carrots, and what is that, celery? Celery stalks? That's like the saddest steak lunch I have ever seen.
Yeah, very sad.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. What do you mean? Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambino, you win.
I respect every Spider-Man in here.
Ask
What
him
about
anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Did he have to chew so freaking loud? The most powerful spell. Food. Facts. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. I mean, almost correct. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, Well, I might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing at around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
His actual horse?
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. That is some shit your dad says.
You just figured that out?
No, I'm just saying.
Some shit your stepdad would say too.
Kinda like the stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Yes, we get it. You're a big man. You don't like veggies. Good for you. Shut up and deal with it.
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
VeggieTales.
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Vampina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right. The evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Yeet. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. Ew. Heard of fried cauliflower and baked cauliflower, but never stewed. That sounds gross. Easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? One more thing, when you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card, thus the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing. We'll talk about it, Earl. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Okay. Cool. Present. This. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot? The number on this. 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Bum ba da da 4 5:14. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. On 2/21. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Let's take a look at this confounded list, shall we?
You're gonna present it.
Oh, shoot. I don't care. I don't care. Bam. We got all 7s. So I guess it only says which ones are like when they entered, but not when they leave. Because someone else entered, so I would assume that this is Meekins. Or maybe this is. Okay.
I think once we hit 230 minutes, we'll let it in the stream. If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. It feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Oh no! The paper ghost!
Whoa. Somebody slapped me.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend it going around smacking ghost on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
If anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's desire, knock yourself out. Yeah, it's
That's true. So Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me?
That's your concern?
Actually, I'll be put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day.
It's me.
Oh.
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief. So now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this.
Evidence room, floor plans, add to the court record. Okay, let's look at these floor plans. Oh, shoot. Gosh dang it. Check.
I am a male, female? No. I am a Texas resident, and I'm seeking a male or female? No. A cold front.
Facts. So it's just one giant L shape, and it's a dead end. Cool. Good to know. I'm gonna examine. There's a car door. Looks like it's from Edgeworth's car. Look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square on the forehead.
Better him than us. I mean, there. There's a napkin.
There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. Guess it must be evidence for some case?
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he
He
doesn't.
doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
Probably not.
If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
I work hard on my appearance. Fuck you. This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. Miff. It won't open. Did you really think it would? Hey, pal, our security is high-tech around here. Okay. Oh, hey! It's the stuff we used for the, for the case against Von Karma and all that.
Oh, that's cool.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust over here. What a sorry-looking fishing pole this is. Yeah. See? The fishing pole.
Do we have heavy whipping cream still?
Maybe?
We need to make sure we have some.
Here. Ah, that's my personal pole. Gumshoe? Do you wanna rephrase that sentence? I never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's that metal detector, the one that led us to solving that case out on Gourd Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
You know what? Fair enough. Enough said.
There's blood.
Nah, it's totally just paint. See? It's paint everywhere. It's just paint, man. It's fine. What is a saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. No, you might say this is my studio.
Here, in the evidence room?
That's why evidence goes missing. Gumshoe's been using it all for his art projects. Someone left SL9! Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. I mean, SL9 does have a tag on it. Bro, can fucking Phoenix not read?
No.
Cool. There's rocks! Also, they don't know how to count, because there's 2 and there's 4. But where's 1 and 3? Someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. Oh, fuck.
I love puzzles! There's blood. Put the blood pieces together. Combine. Oh, we need to do it in order. Ooh, wait, this one and rotate it. Yeah! Combine. Yeet. And then... No.
No. Go back to that other piece you had.
This one?
No.
This one? Or this one?
That one, I think. And turn it to the right. Keep going. Down. Combine. Oh. No. I highly doubt it's that one, but...
Did you figure it out?
No, I thought maybe going back would allow me to, like, just look at the vase itself, like what I had assembled.
Now we're gonna have to read it all.
There we go. It's got like a square piece. No.
Oh, fun fact. Overlord is actually one of the few animes who actually makes a proper burger.
Oh, cool.
Draws a proper burger, yeah. So, of course, you got the bottom bun. The bottom bun. Fucking hell. The patty. Cheese melted on top of the patty. Another patty on top of it. The tomatoes, lettuce, and the top. Damn, America just got shamed.
No, because that's a final piece.
McDonald's better.
Okay, you're just gonna be a pain in my ass. There you go. Aha! It's missing a piece. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far. I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. Problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Kind of understand how it got broken.
Can you finally examine the handprint?
Yeah. What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use her testing fluid to check it out.
That's a bloodstain. Just gonna click on everything important.
Slide.
I'm actually surprised there's not blood on the rag.
What about the head piece? Oh. The glove, maybe? I knew it! This is someone's right handprint!
Oh yes.
What?
My murder
What's the
burner
matter,
was
detective?
going in.
This locker, it's mine! It's yours? Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. Will do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. Counting on you guys, believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. Okay. I think that's all we can do with the liminal. And a red indicator light above the door is lit. The locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
Alright. Alright, chat, that's it from us tonight. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. We will see all of you guys tomorrow. Good night.